I wanted to talk to you a little bit about your creative process,
Okay.
the way that you create music. Can
Oh,
you tell
okay.
us about that?
Sure. The way I create music and music that I'm connected to the strongest is live it, not overthink it, not overstate it, but live it, not miss a glimpse of life. Notebooks are very important in that process, and not losing thoughts, music, ideas, concepts, anything. It degenerates casual conversation because I spend half the time or half the day writing, but it's great for the creative process. Also, for me, as far as the the form of creativity that I'm connected and committed to, music, words are very melodic. Just the spoken word, words themselves have sounds, and sounds themselves have lyrics. So that propels the process in a pretty furious way.
Where do you feel your ideas come from? Do they start inside, and how do they become
I
manifest?
write from inside and from outside. I don't. When it comes to ideas, again, it's one part what's going on outside your reality. Uh, Fiction, fantasy, psychological fiction, fantasy that's just bouncing around all of our heads at all times, and then also sort of emotional conflict, emotional triumph, challenge, the good and the bad, and all of it. It's just a matter of how you filter the way that you live, and also being able to go outside your life and write about other things and other people, so you're not confined to your own experience. That's the toughest part about creating music consistently, is not being confined to your own shell and experience.
Can you describe an experience that you remember when you've played that stands out in your mind? The actual, playing on stage. Or...
Yeah, playing with the Blind Boys of Alabama, it 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 never even it almost didn't, it felt like some kind of a movement as much as it was music. Playing with those guys. What I love about music the most is when I press play on a CD that I love, or go to a show, and this is the bar. I set the bar that high as far as the standard of the music I make. When you're making music, when you're listening to music, something else has to enter the room. What that is, whatever that is, and how it's defined, I don't even venture into. But something else has to enter the room, and it just happens every time with the Blind Boys of Alabama. Whenever I play, something else would enter the room, and just, okay, glad you're here, and keep singing. Because it's so intense. I mean, it can confine you and constrict you as well. It's the real thing. And playing at the Apollo with the Blind Boys of Alabama was just one of those moments.
Beautiful. Well, just watching your rehearsal a little bit with Ringo, the energy in there is amazing.
Oh,
Really
man.
excited for the concert tomorrow.
Thank you. Me too.
You have a lot of sets, and what are you most excited about?
All of it, every bit of it. Ringo, Donovan, Ed Vedder, Relentless 7, myself, my band. Bring it.
Well, we're really excited. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for speaking with us.
Oh, my
It's
pleasure.
wonderful meeting you.
You too.